Good Sunday morning. I'm Jaden Jefferson, and welcome to this week's Community Focus. The blood cancer leukemia and the cancer of the lymphatic system, lymphoma, have a global impact. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society here in the United States estimated that nearly 60,000 Americans would be diagnosed with leukemia in 2024, and that the total would be over 187,000 people who are diagnosed with leukemia, lymphoma, or myeloma. Of course, some of those people are local. And among them is one man who's hoping to make a difference by raising money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society through its Visionaries of the Year campaign. Kind of talk to me about this organization and how you got connected to this cause.
Well, my friend Christy Hoffman, she's a local enthusiast, as I like to call them in Toledo. She approached me several years ago. Hey, we really would like you to, use your connections in the city to help us raise funds for the Leukemia Lymphoma Foundation. I said, like everybody else, I don't have time, I'm busy. But then I unfortunately had a cousin that passed away from this disease. So in her passing and her being no longer with us, I got motivated to kind of honor her in the best way that I could think, and this was the perfect opportunity to do so. So once Christy reached out to me for 2025, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it this year. So this is what we're doing.
Yeah, and so kind of talk to me about this campaign here. What's the goal? And tell me a little bit about your team as well.
So I have a great team. So the goal, of course, for the Leukemia Lymphoma Foundation is to raise funds, raise awareness, and raise, just different outlets to get information about how people with the disease can better access themselves to healthcare information and resources in our community. So what they do, this is a national campaign, so we are part of the Northwest Ohio Coalition, and we're competing against 9 teams to raise money for this. So last year, the winning team raised $153,000. Oh, but it gets better. So, of course, me, the high achiever, I said, well, I'm going to beat that. They said, how are you going to do that? $154,000. That's what I'm trying to raise. But, and we're doing that through different events throughout the city. I've got some movers and shakers on my team. Many of you are familiar with Mary Brucker, who's on my team, Nick Guy, that's on my team, local realtors, Rhonda Sewell's on my team. So I've got a lot of heavy hitters, and I try to diversify the team with young, old, tech, not so tech, to get the most impact I could and to reach all the different outlets in our community to try to bring those resources in.
And you want to beat that last year total of $150,000. How much time do people have to do it, and how can they contribute?
So we have literally, so right in the mid part of the campaign as we speak, we have until May 30th, and if you just go to LLS or you go to my social media page on Facebook, there's a link where you can donate to my team, and my team is called Toledo Titans for a Cure. There's several teams out there, but you want to donate to Toledo Titans for a Cure. But we have various parties going on. We had an opening day kickoff party. We have an electronic music festival going on. We have a drag brunch that's going on. We have a cigar event, a chef collaborative. So a lot of different events. You can go on our social media page and follow and get tickets and get information about when those will be. Yeah, and kind of speak to the fact that people can give as much as they want, right? Because obviously, economically, everyone's in a different place. They can do that. It does not matter. If you want to give $1, we're fine with $1. You want to give $1,000, we're fine with $1. It's whatever you can give and feel impacted. And the statistics show that a lot of times with this disease, it affects children more than adults. Really? So the statistics are showing that young children are affected by this disease. So if you know some kids, I have a friend of mine, a well-known chef here in Toledo, near and dear to my heart. His little 3-year-old niece has been affected with this. So it's all ages. Everybody can be part of what we're trying to do, and it's a great cause. Thanks to Steve for sharing his story, and to Brewhouse in Downtown for the hospitality. I'm Jaden Jefferson. Have a great start to your week on Monday.